In the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the White Sox. Here's Brandon Phillips. He will lead this one off today.
Second baseman.
Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing two fastballs now in a row.
Another 0-2 coming. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here comes another 0-2. Fastball, strike three called, and he's caught looking to begin the afternoon.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
Fastball called for strike two. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. One out, nobody on. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Sent on the ground out to second. Moncada fields it cleanly, and they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first.
Center fielder number 27
from the stretch.
Trout
sends that one out of play for strike one. Runner at first here, one man out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder, but the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And that's the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. And this will prove to be a heads-up play at first as he tags up and moves into scoring position now.
The left fielder, number 9.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Upton.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Oh, right there. Sometimes you can just miss a ball. Doesn't mean you have to swing and miss, but that ball's right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't square it up the way he'd like to. He missed it.
Two out here and a runner at second. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate.
It's a big at bat right here, Matt. You have to get to him early in the game. I know there's two outs. You got to run in scoring position, but the good pitchers.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that will retire the side. Angels strand one. Now it's the White. Stepping in, Carlos Sanchez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The White Sox, third baseman, Carlos Sanchez.
Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area. The 0-1 pitch. Now here's a swing and a bouncing ball for the second baseman, Phillips. And he's retired one away.
Batting second baseman.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. Into the windup and the pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Well, for a switch hitter to take the pitch and hit it the other way, whether it's a fastball, changeup, or curveball, that is a lot of work and dedication from both sides of the plate. So here's the slugging first baseman, Jose Abreu now.
And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology, stay inside the ball. Right there, he took the ball inside and shot it the other way for the base hit.
So here is Avisail Garcia as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Upton is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. In now, number 30. He stands in for the first time in this one. Swing and a liner, but this will be foul.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location. Right down the middle, but he got away with it.
Liner towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He'll lead it off here to begin the second. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. And no one will get this one. The windup and the 0-1. Chop foul over towards the dugout. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
One of the toughest pitches they hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Here's another 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Wow, that's a close pitch to take, but when you're a good hitter like this guy, to take that pitch on 0-2, you have to have a pretty good eye.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats. That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Grounded back up the middle. Moncada gloves it. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time. And we'll have to see how they want to score that play.
Third baseman.
First pitch on its way. And this is fouled back and out of play. And this is going to be a foul ball. Another one sent foul. No score here as we play inning number 2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Now at the plate, Yunel Escobar. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. Here it comes, 0-2. A little bouncer. And that'll bring up Carlos Perez. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. And that's going to fall for a base hit. The runner scores from second. Escobar rounds the corner and is headed home. And he'll make it as well. And they will hit the board first here. It's now 2-0. Digging in to try it again, Brandon Phillips. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Moncada has it. Throw to the plate. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely.
The Angels. Shortstop. Andrelton.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And a long run, but he's there to track it down. Nice range. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error, and 2 left.
Leading off for the White Sox. Designated hitter, Matt Davidson.
Yanked on the ground down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Well, a leadoff single right here in the second inning. This is a good sign. Maybe this is how they get right back in the game, being already down a couple runs early.
Anderson.
Now batting, Tim Anderson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 0-1 on its way. In the air now out to left field. Upton's under it. 1 out. So digging in now, Omar Narvaez. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Ready on 0-2. He pulls this one into right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, now you got 2 runners on with 1 out early in the game. This guy's a good pitcher. You got to get the good guys early before he settles in.
Stepping in now, number 41. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there.
That is too good a pitch to make right there with 2 strikes. But he fouled it off. Now you got to stay aggressive and go get him again.
Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
The 0-2 once more. And this continues right on through him as he couldn't knock it down. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
5, Carlos Sanchez.
Standing in now, Carlos Sanchez. Out of play off to the right.
This is a big at bat. You're down 2 right here, and they're sitting with runners in scoring position. Put the ball in play. He's got to pick up something. Just keep the chain moving. This is a big at bat.
Hit in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And there will be no advance here. It's a wasted opportunity as the bases remain loaded
10,
with 2 away now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Yohan Moncada, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. 1 run is scored. And the second runner's going to hold over at third, so a run scores, and they remain loaded here with 2 away.
Jose Abreu.
In now, Jose Abreu. Here's a swing and a shot back up the middle. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. And the throw's going to hold that second runner over at third, so they'll just plate the 1 here.
Whoa, those 2 out base hits. Those will kill the other team right there. He comes up with a big hit to tie this game.
Garcia.
Into the box, Avisail Garcia. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And not in time as the run scores. And the second runner will pull up stakes over at third. So 1 run is in and the bases stay loaded with 2 away. Into the box now, number 30. And he will flail at a fastball here to start things out. Not looking for that, apparently, and it's strike one. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's 4-2.
You throw a ball down the middle, you better start ducking right when you release it. He took it right back at it. Hit it where it's thrown.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Stepping in now, Matt Davidson. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And that's in there. Base hit. One run is scored. Now a good throw comes into the infield, so that'll force the second runner to hold on over at third base.
Well, that ball right there, Matt, he hit it hard. We saw it. He smoked it to the outfield. This may be a sign. Pitcher's starting to get a little bit tired. He's starting to make some mistakes. He's leaving some balls over the plate.
Alex Meyer enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. We've played 2 full. The White Sox lead it 5-2. Mike Trout ready to settle in here and kick off the inning. Matt Vasgersian joined by Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac with you in this one. In there, and it's 0-1.
Snuck that high, hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Under it is the center fielder. He's got it one away.
Now batting, left fielder.
Here's Justin Upton now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for a fastball, man, he had no chance of catching up to that. He better check his eyes. He was really late.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
The batter,
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will land foul.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Angels are gone in order. And striding in once again, Omar Narvaez. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Narvaez.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
He just ambushed him right here. First pitch fastball. He was looking for it, and boom, base hit.
So striding forward now, number 41. He reached on a single in his first try. Lifted in the air to center field. Trout is right there, 1 down. Ready once again, Carlos Sanchez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. 0-1 count, and the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2.
Oh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. And Upton's got this one. 2 away now. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in. Here's C.J. Cron now. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
C.J.
Skied into straightaway right. Garcia has a read on it. He's got it one away.
Now batting, third baseman, Luis Valbuena.
Here's Luis Valbuena now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again. Fourth inning here, already a 5-2 score. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance, Yunel
Escobar.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right back to Shields on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Jesse Chavez is out from the bullpen here as he'll be making his 5th appearance this spring training.
Jesse Chavez.
Digging in once again, Jose Abreu. His career numbers against this pitcher, 2 hits in 7 tries. He also has 1 home run. Again, a nice clean base hit, his 3rd of the game. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th.
Well, they've had a game plan. They've been really aggressive right here. He jumps on the first pitch. They're not laying off, and it's paying off for them. They came here with the mindset they're going to be aggressive, and we're seeing them execute.
He's set. Here it comes. Avisail Garcia stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. In the air to straightaway right. Calhoun has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more. Number 30. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Calhoun is right there as he takes it for the 2nd out. Into the box now, Matt Davidson. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. He's set, and the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Calhoun. And a dive, but he can't pull it in out in right center. Now in the box, Tim Anderson. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a hard liner to center field. That's in there, base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at 3rd, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Well, that's the 3rd single of the inning, and now the bases are loaded. Man, they're putting a lot of pressure on the pitcher. They have to break through, though. Got to score a run.
Standing in now, Omar Narvaez, as he lifts it in the air to right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Carlos Perez. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. And Shields back to work now as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1. And now pitch on the way. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at 3rd. Pitch on the way. A weak chopper up the line. Abreu has it, and a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The second baseman, number 4.
Here's Brandon Phillips. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Hit on the ground out to short. Anderson flings it in. And the throw forces the first baseman to leave his feet, and by the time he came down, it's too late.
Shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
Grounded foul off to the right. We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. Strike 2. Next pitch for Shields will be number 64 in the ballgame. Hit the other way out toward right field. Garcia has a read on it, and that'll get down for a base hit. Fortunately for him, though, no error on the bobble, and the runners will hold at first and second now.
I always believe the best hitters are the ones that can stay on the ball and use the whole field. Right there is a perfect example. Ball away, he stays with it and shoots it the opposite direction.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. In the air out to left. Left fielder has a beat on it. And he can't track it down as this ball falls. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
You know, it's not often a guy sits in a count 0-2 and gets a base hit, and the pitcher still feels like 0-2, I got a battle. But that was the case here as he battled back, got a hit down 0-2.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Called strike 0-2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Locked him up with the off-speed stuff on that one. Justin Upton goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Into the box, Cole Calhoun, as he swings and lifts a pop-up out behind short. Number 30 is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out a danger. Nick Tropiano, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Nick
ready for another shot now. Number 41, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Swing and a liner. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Well, there's another line drive single to start the inning here in the middle innings. I tell you what, they are swinging the bats today. They've had a great game plan. They've been aggressive. They've laid off of balls. They've hit strikes, everything you want, and they're executing to a T.
A runner at first with no outs here. Pulled toward right center field. Calhoun on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yohan Moncada is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
Swing and a line drive, but foul. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a shot back up the middle. And that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one.
Woo, that ball was close right there. Whizzed right by his ear. Matt, they always say chuck and duck. Well, that's an example of it right there.
So here is Avisail Garcia as he swings and hits a laser to right. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. White Sox strand. Here's C.J. Cron now. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
First baseman, C.J.
Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Pitch on the way. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now another 0-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
Now batting, third baseman, Luis Valbuena.
Weak roller right side. Moncada takes it in, and they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Yunel Escobar. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 0-2 coming. That misses. 1-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
This one's down to third. And this throw almost took off on him, but a fine play to leave his feet at first and then come down on the bag to record the second out.
Up next for the Angels.
And that'll bring up Carlos Perez. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Fouled off into the seats behind first. Has a look, now the pitch. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Here comes another 0-2. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Moncada comes up with it. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
The second baseman, number 4, Brandon
Here's
Phillips.
Brandon Phillips.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
Well, the Angels have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
A pause and the 0-2. Dribbled to the right side. That's a foul ball. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Tough call there, but the cutter misses 1-2.
This is a big spot right here. 2.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Angels strand a couple, and the number 38 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Hard hit ball to second, and this will be out of reach for Phillips at second. It's a base hit.
That's what you call going to the plate with a game plan. 0-0 count, looking for a fastball. He took it right back up the middle. Great execution.
Ready for another shot now, Matt Davidson. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Another base hit. How about the game he's putting together? Now 4 for 4 in this one.
Well, going to the pen, this is not what they wanted. He comes up, he gives up 1 hit, now another back-to-back base hits. I'm curious what's going through the mind of the manager right now as he's looking at his bullpen.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. slapped hard the opposite way. Calhoun is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Ready once again, Omar Narvaez. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First offering on its way. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. The second for 1 on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the. Ben Revere is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Ben Revere.
Hit out towards second. And there's a base hit, so a good job off the bench to get him started here in the 7th. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Fouled back. Working for the punch out and the offering. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third. Caleb Coward will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Back up the middle. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
In there for strike 1. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The next 0-2. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. So one. Albert Pujols will stay in the ball game as he takes over in center. Shane Robinson will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Cliff Pennington is also into the game as he takes over at short. Eric Young Jr. is also into the ball game as he'll assume duties in left field.
Now playing right field.
Takes this the other way to right. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So with that, the White Sox put their leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Sanchez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Your attention, please. This change defensively for the Angels. Now playing shortstop.
Sliced hard down the left field line. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Hey, you're not going to do it every day. That single right there, it's okay. It makes him 1 for 5. He contributed a little bit, but they really didn't need him today. It's been a nice team effort.
Drilled down the line. He'll go to the bag for 1. On to first, and they get the double play. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here. And those don't come along every day. Into the box now, Avisail Garcia. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. And that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. Now you got a 3-run lead. You always play to beat that bloop and that blast that can hurt you late in the game. And now they've got that cushion.
Stepping in now, number 30. Swing and a liner. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
A designated hitter, Matt Davidson.
Standing in now, Matt Davidson. Hit on a line, and this one's into center field. That's a base hit. 1 run scores. And the throw's going to hold that second runner over at third, so they'll just plate the 1 here. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Into the box, Tim Anderson. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Young going back at the track. The wall. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Wow, you can understand what the pitcher's thinking. He doesn't have an empty base, and he needs to get ahead of the count. All he wants to do is get that first pitch over for a strike, but the batter knew the same thing, and he jumped all over it, smashing it into seats for a 4-run blast.
In now, Omar Narvaez. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play.
Well, they have just not pitched well at all in this game. I mean, anytime you give up double ditches, the pitching coach starts looking over his shoulders like, hey, ain't my fault.
A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Young is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. But they manage to bat around as 9 men come to the plate and 6 of them score. 8th inning coming up. It's the White Sox 11 and the Angels 3. Jeffrey Marte is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Jeffrey Marte.
Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Center fielder giving chase. He's got it 1 away. Stepping in, Luis Valbuena is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Shields jumps ahead here with a good fastball for strike 1. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. This is popped up. Sanchez on the move. 2 gone.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Digging in to try it again.
Escobar.
Yunel Escobar. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Moncada fields it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Angels are gone in order, and it's not going to help them. It's 11-2. Jeffrey Marte will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. J.C. Ramirez comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Digging in and looking for more, number 41. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now.
Number 41.
Line drive to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard. Ready for another chance? Carlos Sanchez. He singled his last time up. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Young moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Second baseman.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Young has it in his tracks. 2 down. Striding in once again, Jose Abreu. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. And gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Into the box, Avisail Garcia. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. White Sox. And that'll bring up Carlos Perez, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Moncada is there. One quick out to start inning number 9. Juan Graterol will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like you did right here. Nice job.
Into the box now, Cliff Pennington. As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. There to play it is Garcia, and that becomes out number 2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Albert Pujols comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he could square it and keep it fair.
Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that, going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
11-3 the final score in this contest. The Chicago White Sox get the win despite 3 errors in the field. Matt Shoemaker was unable to work out of the second inning as he saddled with the loss. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com.
Final score this afternoon. First for the victorious White Sox. 11 runs and a whole bunch of hits. 3 errors.